Welcome to our video series on how to create an online course and steps that you can take to be more successful in getting it done and getting it out there. In our previous videos, we outlined our ideal client, the lessons and the system that we're going to build, and the technology needed in order to deliver a course. In this video, we're going to discuss the ideal client, how we can validate our solution and use their words to describe it in a way that's going to make our funnel and our sales system more effective. And finally, we'll discuss how we can continually improve our sales system. In our first video, we discussed the mindset in our ideal client and our offer and how those two connect. When we discussed the ideal client in our first video, I stressed the importance of speaking directly to your ideal client and discovering the words that they're using to describe their problems or their pain points. And that's how we create an offer. From there, we're going to validate the concept and determine that our course is a good idea and people are going to buy it. So now that that validation is completed, we want to get people into the course and see that it's working. And we want to do that before we build this big complicated funnel system and buying ads and putting all this money into it. What that looks like is getting out there and selling 5, 10, or 20 courses. Having a small audience, having them test it, and then observe the analytics. See how they're interacting with the content. See where they fall off and see where they run into struggles. Get that one-on-one feedback and then improve your course. Make it ready for a major launch. It's much easier to do it with a small sample size than when you have 100 people on your course and people are asking for refunds and it turns into a big headache. So start small. Validate the concept and make sure that your course is working. Funnel or sales system. Everybody wants to build a funnel, and over the last couple of years, it's the major buzzwords. And if you don't have your ideal client and your offer validated, a funnel, no matter how good it is or how much money you spend on it, is not going to work. A funnel is a system where people who don't know you will enter into an opt-in, and then through nurturing them and continuing to give them value and quality information, they'll eventually become a client, or they'll be someone who advocates for you and tells other people about what you do. So like I said before, you can purchase a funnel like a ClickFunnels and pay $2,500 a year, or you can understand what a funnel system is and build your own. I'm finding that in the coaching world, coaching clients are not as excited about looking at a generic funnel page that has that buy feel to it. They're very generic and sterile. But what I have found is that people are more successful creating organic looking funnels that provide great value, that do more teaching and give away great value rather than the loud sales funnel that screams scarcity and all the other gimmicks that people are using. So people out there are getting smart to what's going on. They can see a gimmicky get-rich-quick scheme, or they can see if it's the real you. So stand out, and I would suggest creating your own funnel. Understand what a funnel is, and that will help you in the next step. The idea that you're going to create a course and set it and forget it and for the rest of your life make millions of dollars is not real. So I'm sorry to disappoint you, but the reality is that if you create a sales system, it's going to require attention. You could hire a VA or an assistant to give it all the attention that it needs, but in order for it to be effective, you need to create a system and monitor it and check on things and maintain your sales funnel. So what this may look like is a few times a week you're checking on the health of your course platform, and you're checking on the integrations of the email and the sales and payment methods. And you're monitoring how people are using the content and if this is really effective, if they're moving forward by using your system. By doing this, you can create a steady cash flow and an alternate source of revenue that will help you live the life that you want to live. So it's going to require some attention on your part, but the results are going to be worth it. The sales and marketing portion of this whole process is so exciting because you get to see the results of your hard work, and you get to see the dollars in the bank, and you get to see the transformations and the breakthroughs that people get as a result of using your course. Let's recap what we've talked about in this video. We talked about your ideal client and validating your course as far as how it's going to work and if people are using it and if it's going to function correctly. Then we talked about the importance of a funnel and maybe creating an organic funnel by understanding what a funnel is and then giving people something different. And finally, which is the most important, is your continued improvement of your sales process and your method of delivering the lessons. If you make an error in any of the first steps, this final steps of continued improvement is where you're going to catch things, and it's where you're going to fix them and improve upon them. So it's very important that we put that into our process and put that into our daily routine. I appreciate you taking the time to discuss online courses with us. And I hope you get something out of all of these videos and it inspires you to create an online course and to get it out there. My name is John Taylor from MKE Video, and we create online courses for coaches. So if you would like someone to help you coach you through the process so you can build it on your own, or have somebody build the framework so you can just put your material in there, or if you'd like to have somebody do it all for you, click the link below and I'd love to see where you're at and see if a course is right for you. I appreciate you taking the time, and remember, create, connect, and make an impact.